Welcome back to Warmaster Gaming. Today we're going to look at UBoat for our Warmaster Play series, where you get to play a captain for a German U-boat. So today we're just going to go through a couple of the tutorials and see what that looks like, and give a general overall thought about how I like the game. So we'll go ahead and get started. We're going to start with U-48 where the war begins. This is going to be our basic U-boat. Not much to it. Entertaining, we're going to keep it easy. Not too much simulation to make it hard. And we're going to use minimal crew management because I hate to micromanage. We're going to have the audio language set to German, which is for authenticity, although we will have English subtitles to make it understandable. So we'll click next. Create our captain. We'll keep him, and his name will be Klaus Graf.
Jawohl.
Okay, so Captain, before you go on the first patrol, I recommend you undergo training that will prepare you and your crew for the fight. Click on the highlighted officer in the port to start a conversation with him. Right here.
Beim BDU wird viel über Ihre letzte Patrouillenfahrt geredet. Gute Arbeit.
The officer you talk to is an intermediary between you and Kriegsmarine headquarters. You can choose an assignment for yourself or assign your officers to different tasks at headquarters. So we are going to do some training.
Dies sind die heutigen Aufträge vom BDU. Streng geheim.
So the first training mission tutorial is the training resupply. Alright, so we'll select that one. Yes, select, thank you. Before starting a patrol as a captain, you must ensure that your boat is properly prepared to go to sea. You must provide adequate provisions, fuel supply, and equip the ship to fight. You can provide all these things by talking to a warehouse clerk. Click on him to start the conversation.
Was brauchst du, Herr Kalon?
Hans Fischer. Okay, Hans, what have you got? In the port warehouse, you can buy and sell goods at your ship, ready for the road. On the left side, there's a window with goods available in the port. Note the series of tabs next to them that allow you to choose a category. Current budget is 6,000, and this is all the stuff in our ship. Alright, right click. We're going to click on fuel. Let's fill it up. Refuel. Get some torpedoes. Drag, drag, and drag. After ordering new goods at the warehouse, loading them on your boat begins. It's not an instant process and takes some time. Click this button to skip the wait. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Mission completed. So, once the mission's done, we can go back to our good old friend here, Klaus Schmidt.
Beim BDU wird viel über Ihre letzte Patrouillenfahrt geredet. Gute Arbeit.
My crew needs
Dies
more
sind die
training.
heutigen Aufträge vom BDU. Streng geheim.
Training, travel, and diving. Alright. Welcome, Skipper. During this training mission, you will train how to navigate and dive with your ship. First, we must undock from the port. To do that, click the highlighted button and select the third engine gear forward. Forward 3. Let's go, guys. Get on the ship. Yeah, speed this along a little bit. Off to sea we go. Very good. Now open the map by clicking the highlighted button. The in-game map allows you to plan ahead the travel. As you can see, your crew automatically set a route to leave port after you are undocked. To test the diving capabilities of the ship, we need to travel to a more remote location with deeper water. I marked a good spot for that on your map. To set course to this location, press Shift on the keyboard and click on it with the right mouse button.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Having set a course for our boat, we must now wait until the boat arrives at the destination. This may take a few hours in real time, though. Click the highlighted button to speed up the in-game time. There we go. Faster. Go even faster. Yeah, now we're cooking. We are now at the target location. We can now practice how to dive. First, we will dive to periscope depth, which is just below the surface of the water. Click the highlighted button to open the depth meter, and then click the small button on the right with a periscope icon. Click that guy. Periscope here. Alright, dive, dive, dive. Let's go. Okay. Nice. Well done, Skipper. Your boat is now at periscope depth. Click anywhere to close. Nice effects. Remaining at periscope depth means staying just below the water surface, allowing the crew to extend periscopes above the water to scan the surroundings. There are 2 periscopes installed on this submarine. The observation periscope is conveniently located in the control room. It's good for scanning quickly the surroundings, and it's usually used by the regular crew. The attack periscope, on the other hand, is designed to perform precise torpedo attacks. It's much better at this task than the observation periscope, but it must be manned by an officer. Your submarine is extremely hard to spot when it stays at periscope depth, although it's still possible to spot it at close range. It's also vulnerable here to detection methods that use the sound waves for detection, hydrophones, and sonars. Now let's dive deeper. Click the highlighted button again to open the depth meter and select the maximum safe depth button.
150 Meter.
We are now more than 100 meters below the surface. Pressure outside is around 16 atmospheres. This submarine was built to handle such pressure indefinitely, but going deeper than this comes with a risk. As a rule of thumb, the deeper you dive, the easier it is to hide from enemies. Your submarine also becomes harder to hit the anti-submarine weapons. Staying underwater comes with some problems though. When you remain underwater, there is no way to vent the ship, and air quality will become worse with the passing of time. You can always check the current air quality by looking at this indicator. It's very important. If it ever becomes empty, your crew will start to suffocate. We do not want that to happen. It'll be hard to win. You can refresh air to some degree by using the onboard ventilation system, but it has the drawback of being quite noisy. Enemies may detect your ship more easily when it's turned on. Let's use it right now. Click on it using the left mouse button. Right here. Well done. After you gave the order, one of the sailors will come here and activate the ventilation system. Get in there. I wonder if they could smoke on these things. Probably not. Notice that the air quality in the ship starts to get better. The ventilation system won't improve it indefinitely though, as it can only recirculate existing air. Another thing to watch when you stay underwater for a long time are the bilges of your ship. Your submarine will slowly accumulate water through the holes in the ship's hull, like the propeller shafts, periscopes, valves, and torpedo tubes. When ballast accumulates, your ship will be less maneuverable and responsive. Eventually, that ballast may sink your ship, but we will learn about that in more detail during the next training assignments. To get rid of the accumulated water, enable the pump in the control room. Please do that right now before we proceed.
An die Station.
Well done. The pump slowly pumps out the water from all your compartments. Please note the performance of the pump is correlated with the pressure of the water outside the ship. Above 100 meters, it basically doesn't do anything useful. We must move to a shallower depth to get rid of the water. Let's get back to the surface. Please click the depth meter button and then select the surface preset button.
Tanks anblasen!
Love how detailed this is. Let's speed this up.
120, 80, 60, 40, 20 Meter.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor!
Good to be back to surface the ship. To surface the ship, your crew had to blow the water out of the ballast tanks using the compressed air reserves. You can check how much compressed air you have by looking at this notification. Down here. 70%. Compressed air is stored in a special tank. Yeah, okay, that's not correct English. Compressed air is stored in special tanks under the hull. You can replenish it using air compressors installed on your ship. You have two air compressors at your disposal. One is a medium performance electric compressor, and the second larger one is a high performance diesel compressor in stern torpedo room. You may use one or both of them depending on the resources you have and the circumstances you find yourself in. We're so doing the diesel. Poor guy has to run all around the ship. Well done, Skipper. To service your ship after diving, you need a minimum 25% of the compressed air reserves. The amount consumed is not constant, though. The deeper you are and the larger the ballast you have in the compartments to compensate, the more air may be consumed in the process. Well done, Skipper. You learned a lot today. Let's get back to port. Open the map. Click there. Oh, shit. Right there.
Jawohl.
Mission completed. I guess we gotta get back to port to get our next mission. Why isn't it letting me go full speed? We're in open water. Surfaced. There we go. I guess it takes a while to get up to where we can get full speed. Little port. We're going around it. Shallow water. I can just click to skip it. Okay. That would have been good to know a couple days ago. Alright, and back at port. Let's do some restocking real quick.
Herr Kaloi?
What's up, Hans?
Schau mal.
What you got for me? Okay, I need more fuel. We didn't even use any torpedoes. How? Okay. Doing drill on the Tormac, love it. Alright, now we gotta find our guy, old Klaus.
Beim BDU wird viel über ihre letzte Patrouillenfahrt geredet.
What you got for me, Klaus?
Dies sind die heutigen Aufträge vom BDU. Streng geheim.
Training torpedo attack. Scheißen, we're about to take down some ships, so. Next. Hello, Skipper. During this training assignment, we will make an attempt to attack the enemy shipping. I will also teach you the basics of crew management. Please open the map before we continue. Another U-boat reported spotting a few freighters headed at square AN-49 a few hours ago. The U-boat was coming back from a mine-laying assignment and wasn't armed to attack the ships at that time. Oh. They need to be court-martialed. I marked a spot where we expect these freighters to be in the near future. Please right-click on the marked point to set a course. Please right-click on the marked point to set a course there.
Kurs setzen.
Everything's ready. Now we must undock from the port. We know how to do that.
Schneller, schneller!
Yeah, let's go. I'm gonna get on the hunt. Go to the map. Let's see where we're at. Okay, maybe we go full speed till we get around that stupid island, or do we get to keep going? Yes, we get to keep going. Alright. Very good, you arrived at the area. We should start searching for the cargo ships. Let's take a look inside the ship for a moment. As you see, your crew is already active in work on various stations on the ship. They know their task very well and don't need directions to perform it most of the time. During long assignments and battles, unusual things tend to happen, and your role as a captain of this boat is to adapt as necessary to survive. For this reason, I have asked your officers to leave their stations so that we can train micromanagement. Ugh, hate that word. During this assignment. We must locate the cargo ships we are looking for. Best way to accomplish that is to use the onboard hydrophone. It's capable of detecting ships from tens of kilometers, much farther than it's possible by sight, even in the best weather. The GHG hydrophone installed on your ship doesn't work on the surface though. We must submerge to periscope depth before we can proceed. So. Dive, dive, dive. Wait until U-boat submerges. Or speed up time.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
The hydrophone can be manned by any trained officer, but radio men excel at this task. Select Officer Karl-Heinz Schuster for your radioman before we proceed. Where is old Schuster? Here he is.
Herr Kaloy.
Sitting in the dark, doing nothing. Okay, now click on the listening room to assign him there.
Jawohl.
Yeah, boy, I'm telling you, that sounds so much like Spanish. It's because they're both romantic languages. Good, now let's give the officers some time to listen for contacts. You can use the time compression if you like. And I so like.
Schiffsschrott. Herr Kaloy.
Skipper propellers. Okay, excellent. Karl-Heinz Schuster, here's the ship propellers nearby through the hydrophone. There. Click on the contact using a right mouse button to plot an interception course towards it.
Zu Befehl.
Okay, and speed this up. We are close.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Periscope depth, yes. Remember I ordered this there?
Alarm! Auf Gefechtsstation!
Alarm. Okay. Shh. The sailor using the periscope has spotted the freighter. We can attack it now. Most effective weapon at your disposal are G7 torpedoes that carry a 280 kilogram warhead. Aside from their sheer power, they may rip a ship apart. They usually do not reveal your position to the enemy. It's your primary weapon. To use them, we first need to compute a course for the torpedo. Please select Officer Kurtzhoffman before we continue. There's old Kurt.
Kaloy.
Good. Now send him over to the attack periscope. Good. Now send him over to the attack periscope in the conning tower.
Zu Befehl.
Having selected the officer, click on the enemy cargo ship using the right mouse button to calculate torpedo course.
Torpedokurs berechnen.
Very good. Officer Kurt Hoffman now calculates the course for the torpedo. We should give him some time to do that. I will give you further directions once that's done. Alright, so we can zoom in on old Hoffman here and see what he sees. There's a bunch of ways. I don't know how he's calculating trajectory and all that, but oh wait, I think I see a mast. Okay. So that's why it takes some time, because there's a bunch of ways and interference. Alright.
We did.
So
Herr Kaloy.
go up. There we go. Okay. So we're gonna make this go by fast. Officer Kurt Hoffman managed to prepare a decent torpedo course solution. It's time to launch the torpedoes at the target. Select enemy ship using left mouse button before we proceed. Good, now click the highlighted button to open the torpedo tube's interface. Go. Click on at least 3 tubes to flood the tubes with seawater.
Rohr 1,
2,
bewässern.
3.
Rohr 2, bewässern. Rohr 3, bewässern.
Rohr 1 bewässert.
Alright, they're all flooded. Everything is set. Fire, Captain.
Los!
Wait until torpedoes reach their target.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Okay, so our torpedoes are somewhere out there.
Sekunden bis Torpedoeinschlag.
Okay, we can raise our periscope even higher.
30 Sekunden.
30 seconds.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Still don't see anything here.
20 Sekunden. 10 Sekunden bis Einschlag. Treffer.
Well done, Captain. The freighter is
Höhenbruch. Sie
finished.
sinken. Feuer an Deck. Treffer. Treffer.
It's a hit, thank you. The original report mentioned 2 freighters headed to this area. The second one may also be around. Let's return to the service and look around.
Herr Kaloy. Auf Seerohrtiefe.
In
Tanks,
service.
anblasen! Wechseln auf
Jawohl.
Motor.
Wir sind schon so lange auf See.
Good to be back. Now select Kurt Hoffman again before we proceed.
Kapitän.
Very good. Now, what? There we go. Officer Kurt Hoffman hasn't found anything yet. It's still possible that the freighter is nearby, but beyond our current sight range. Let's assign him some help. The crew is composed of officers like the officer Kurt Hoffman, but also regular old sailors. Officers take direct orders from you, and you have direct control over them. You can find the portraits of them in the bottom right part of your screen. Yep, been doing. Regular sailors, on the other hand, usually follow automated schedules as they are too numerous to take orders from the captain one by one. They can also aid officers in their work. That's exactly what we need right now. Each officer has a few bars near to his portrait. They represent sailors assigned to the officer. Okay. Hoffman has 2 there, looks like. Click on the uppermost bar near the officer Kurt Hoffman to assign him as many sailors as he can manage. There's a couple old dudes coming to help. Love how they get flooded. Alright, so we'll let those guys watch. We'll speed up time a little bit. That's like the longest cigarette known to man and the strongest because it goes underwater. Excellent! Officer Kurt Hoffman has found the second cargo ship nearby. Where? Oh, here it is. Let's get ahead of the second freighter. Click on the marked point using the right mouse button. Speed that up. The freighter already spotted us, but it seems to be unarmed. We will attempt to sink it using our deck gun. Select Officer Klaus Graf before we proceed. Good, now send him over to the deck gun. Now click on the freighter using the right mouse button to order Klaus Graf to fire at it.
Mach sie fertig.
Finish them off. That's cool, it shows the shots. Wow. Did he get a hit? Alright, well, let's click over here and let's see if we can zoom in on him. So we can actually control it too. I believe. Alright, well, let's let him do his job. Probably go by a lot quicker. There we go. Want to get a good view of the action. I think that was a hit. Another hit. Alright, let's speed it up. That ran the boat. So we ran the boat. Well done, skipper. You can come back to the port anytime now.
Alarm abgebrochen.
Return to port. Nice parade music. Yep. Thank you, thank you. You're too kind. All right.
Was brauchst du, Herr Kaloy?
You need officer.
Schau mal.
Obviously gonna need more fuel. Probably some more ammunition. Guess we still got 40 rounds, so we do need more torpedoes. Alright, what do we think? One more for this episode?
Beim BDU wird viel über ihre letzte Patrouillenfahrt
What you got for me, Klaus?
Gute Arbeit. Dies sind die heutigen Aufträge vom BDU. Streng geheim.
Alright, so now we got training patrol, recruitment, ship upgrades, and then headquarters. So, let's see what recruitment's about. Explain to you how to prepare the crew for challenges ahead. Over time, you had to recruit new sailors. You can perform all recruitment tasks by talking with recruitment officer at a port. Please do that now by clicking on him with the left mouse button.
Kapitän, das kann deine neue Crew sein. Lassen Sie
Wolfgang!
wenn Sie Ihre Dokumente sehen
Buddy.
möchten.
Show me their files. This is a list of candidates who can be recruited to your crew. You can click on each candidate to see details about them. Column on the right shows the cost of recruiting a new crew member. Keep in mind that this cost may vary between ports. It's usually cheaper to recruit sailors close to the homeland. This list usually contains only sailors, but if you have the space for more officers in your crew, they may appear here from time to time. You can close this window for now. After you recruit new sailors, they may need to be assigned to your crew. To do that, open the crew list by clicking on the highlighted button with the left mouse button. This screen allows you to specify which sailors will join the crew on your ship and who will remain in port. Three tabs on the right specify successively the number of officers, the number of sailors currently on board, and the number of survivors you have taken on your ship. You can close this window for now. As you completed. Well, that was easy.
Beim
Alright,
BDU
Klaus.
wird viel über ihre letzte Patrouillenfahrt
I
geredet.
think I may have skipped
Gute
one.
Arbeit. Dies sind die heutigen Aufträge vom BDU. Streng geheim.
Yes, I did. Training patrol. Let's see what that's about. During this mission, we'll practice a first real-world patrol on the sea. I will accompany you and do my best to ensure that we return in one piece back to the port. That would be nice. First, let's open the map to plan the voyage ahead. Your orders are to complete a patrol in squares AM7 and BE3. Click on the marked point using a right mouse button to plot a path to this area. Please note that if it's too far to plot a path in one shot, you can use shift and right mouse button to append intermediate points.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Everything is ready. Now we must undock from the port. To do that, oh yes, we've already done that many times.
Schneller, schneller!
Yeah, speed it up. That is going to be quite a way to go. Come on, get an open ocean. There we go. Good, we're in the target area, and now we must plan the patrol route ahead. There are many ways to plot a patrol route, and the technique is up to your preferences. As a rule of thumb, try to plot a route that avoids traveling over the same areas multiple times, and the one that has as much vertical movement as possible. Please do that now. Plot any path inside the target area that is at least 1,600 kilometers long. Use shift to add points to the end.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Jawohl.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten
We'll
setzen.
do a
Jawohl.
regular old search pattern, I guess. Excellent. Now stay sharp and follow the route. Okay. And curious, do we have like lookouts and stuff? Oh, that is. Oh, we do have lookouts. Okay. Yes. Okay, so let's go back to our map. Maybe they'll find something. The patrol has been uneventful until now. Let's check the radio. Select Officer Karl Heinz Schuster.
Herr Kaloi.
Now assign him to the radio room.
Aye, aye, Herr Kaloi.
Officer Karl Heinz Schuster has found an ongoing broadcast. Click the highlighted icon to use the radio. Now order the radio man to receive and decode the message by clicking the first button on the left. Wow, this is pretty neat.
Aye, aye, Herr Kaloi.
It's an SOS signal from another U-boat. We should do our best to help them. SOS whatever U-1306 attacked by aircraft, sustained heavy damage. Position BE-3875. The radio man is tracking this message using a direction finder antenna installed on the ship. Order your crew to plot a path towards the marked contact by clicking on it using the right mouse button.
Abfangkurs berechnen.
Zu Befehl.
Abfangkurs berechnen.
Okay.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Continue with this tutorial or not? Okay, so they're not highlighting, but they still work. How fast can I go?
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Zu Befehl.
And right on past them.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Okay.
Kurs setzen.
How about I'll stop. So apparently we may have encountered
Legen
our
Sie den Kurs
first
an.
bug.
Schneller, schneller!
Order your crew to plot a path towards the marked contact by clicking on it using the right mouse button. Okay, let's... Yeah, this is, this is bugged.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten
Oh,
setzen.
right. What did I just do? Oh, okay. We can move those back and forth. Alright, well, I don't know how to fix that. Oh, okay.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Well, okay. Well, apparently that is... Yep, that is bugged. I don't know.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Right click,
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten
shift
setzen.
right click, control right click.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Schneller, schneller!
And our time compression is completely screwed. Okay. So let's exit. See, maybe we come back to it. Low air reserves. That's what we can come over to our diesel thing here.
An die Station.
Hello. Hey, this you? Who's coming to do this? Wow, it takes a really long time to compress that stuff. That spot is really, really well swept. Doing a great job there, Sailor. Alright, while he's doing that, let's check and
Was
see
brauchst
if
du, Herr Kaloi?
this stuff took.
Schau mal.
Yeah, we can buy more fuel. Reload torpedoes again. Okay, let's see.
Beim BDU wird viel über Ihre letzte Patrouillenfahrt geredet. Gute Arbeit. Dies sind die heutigen Aufträge vom BDU. Streng geheim.
Wow, so it just didn't do any of them. Okay, well, let's try it in order this time. Maybe that's what it was. Welcome Skipper, and we did all this already. I'm not gonna read all that again. Right click. Alright. Full speed ahead, let's do it. The English channel. Okay, yeah. Yep.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Bestätigt.
All right. We still high speed? Or not? I'm gonna try to slow it down before we get in that general area. Oh, too late. Alright, Schuster. Stay on the radio. At regular speed? Apparently so. That is. Listening.
Bestätigt.
Okay.
Abfangkurs berechnen.
Ei, ei, Herr Kaloi.
Okay, right mouse button. Let's go.
Abfangkurs berechnen.
Bestätigt.
Okay, are we moving? You're not moving.
Abfangkurs berechnen.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
What's this down here?
Abfangkurs berechnen.
Oh, okay, I zoom out
Herr Kaloi.
and it made it disappear. Maybe now we can fast forward. Your crew spotted the U-boat on the horizon. We should get closer. I was. Aircraft detected. Oh no. Where's the alarm?
Alarm! Aufgefängt!
Ah, thank you. There's an aircraft on the horizon. They have to search for U-930, the U-boat that sent the SOS signal. Remember that your main mission is to sink enemy shipping, and Kriegsmarine won't reward you as much for shooting down the aircraft. Best strategy when you encounter them is to submerge and wait when the aircraft leaves the area. In this case, we're going to risk it though, because the second U-boat is severely damaged and needs help from us. Select Officer Hoffman. Assign him to the anti-aircraft gun. Okay. Up, there we go.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Wonder if we can see our damaged U-boat. Yep, right over there. Aircraft? Are they coming? Oh, here it comes. Shoot it! I thought we were just gonna rescue the ship. No, but yeah, that's right. Come on, hop in, shoot him. I'm getting dizzy. Nice. Good job, Hoffman.
Alarm! Wassereinbruch!
Press space. Pause the game. Officer Kurt Hoffman shot the aircraft down, but they hit us hard too. We must plan how to proceed to get out of the situation. We have a few problems to deal with. There's a massive hole in the pressure hole. Our ship is going to sink if we don't patch it over. Luckily for us, it's located in the upper part of the hull. Such breaches usually don't leak water in a constant stream as long as your ship stays on the water surface. Second problem is that Officer Kurt Hoffman got seriously wounded in the explosion. He saved us all by shooting down the aircraft, and it's up to us to return the favor. Where's the leak? Select Horst Weber, our engineer, before we continue.
Herr Kaloi.
Don't assign him to repair the hull breach by clicking on it with the left mouse button.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
We must start pumping out the water leaking into the ship. Click on the pump using the left mouse button.
An die
Order.
Station.
Switch it on. Good. Let's now ensure that Kurt Hoffman will get the medical help he needs. On U-boats, radio men are always trained in some form of medical help. Select Karl Heinz Schuster, our radioman, before we continue.
Herr Kaloi?
And we click on Hoffman. Everything is done for now. You can unpause the game by either pressing space again or clicking the highlighted button. Here you go, patch him up. What about our whole, oh, there we go. Ha, nice. Got some kind of a magic welding wand. Although in the Navy we had to shove bricks, blocks, and blankets and everything we could in the holes to stop the leak. In boot camp training. Be nice if we had some kind of magical wand. Okay, yeah. I think I'll just lay down while they fix that leak. It's guys like, can you hurry up and fix that so I go back to sleep? If we speed time up a little bit, they'll get that fixed.
Erledigt. Schaden repariert.
Breach has been repaired. We are fine for now.
Feindlicher Zerstörer auf.
Your crew spotted a destroyer on the horizon. They must be searching here for the previously sunk U-boat. Destroyers are heavily armed units, and you should never face them on the surface. Skipper, order a crash dive.
Alarm! Alarm tauchen!
Okay, let's speed it up. Crash dive.
Auf E-Motor!
50, 70. Schiffsschrauben, Herr Kaloi. 90, 110, 130.
Shh, they are circling right on top of us, listening to the hydrophones. Press and hold tab on the keyboard to open the quick orders menu and change the lighting to blue by clicking the highlighted button. Blue lighting is a signal for the crew to stay completely quiet.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Oh, wow. Nice.
$140.
I guess we're still diving, so let's speed it up. Yes, make sure you sweep while we're trying to
150.
not get killed. Are you gonna make it or not? Oh, maybe we're just waiting for the guy to go above us, maybe? Your crew clearly becomes stressed. I guess so. Considering that it's very first patrol, every crew, you may shortly see who among it is up to the duty and who isn't. Take notes, Captain, and adjust the roster accordingly when you will be back in port. How do I know who is stressed and who ain't? Who's laying down on the job? That's what we need to know. Yeah, these guys are out. If we go to the map. Oh yeah, here we go.
Das ist das Ende!
Damn it! One of the soldiers is having a panic attack. The enemy may hear him using hydrophone. We must deal with it as quickly as possible.
Kapitän?
He'll knock his ass out.
Jawohl. Hör auf zu schreien.
Correct yourself, sailor. Square yourself away. Let's go. We are now past the crisis, Skipper. The destroyer seems to have left the area. Click the highlighted button to return back to the surface.
Tanks anblasen!
Ensemble!
160.
Alarm abgebrochen!
That was an adventure. Luckily, we are now back to business and can carry on with the orders. Skipper, continue the patrol in the highlighted area and then return back to port after traveling 1,600 kilometers. Okay.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Ei, ei, Herr Kaloi.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Jawohl.
Kurs setzen.
Okay.
Zu Befehl.
Hopefully that should do it. Yeah, I think it's over 2,000 kilometers, so that should do it. Come on, let's get to speed. Yep, forward. Oh, there we go. Okay. Return to port. Yeah, it's another parade. I love it. Oh, that's my mouse. Okay. I guess we should
Beim BDU wird viel
probably
über Ihre
redo
letzte
our...
Patrouillenfahrt geredet. Gute Arbeit.
Actually, let's save first.
Beim
Now let's see what
BDU wird viel über Ihre
else.
letzte
I think we can do that
Patrouillenfahrt
recruitment
geredet.
one again. That
Gute
only took
Arbeit.
about a minute or so.
Dies sind die heutigen Aufträge vom BDU. Streng geheim.
I'll just blast through this one real quick. It's already... Oh yes, we gotta find our recruitment guy first.
Kapitän, das kann deine neue Crew sein. Lassen Sie mich wissen, wenn Sie Ihre Dokumente sehen möchten.
Everybody's 250. Alright.
Beim BDU wird viel über Ihre letzte Patrouillenfahrt geredet. Gute Arbeit.
What you got for me, Klaus?
Dies sind die heutigen Aufträge vom BDU. Streng geheim.
Only 2 more missions left. Hello, Skipper. This time I will quickly explain you how to... Oh, this English is killing me. This time I will quickly explain to you how to upgrade the ship. Ship upgrades can be ordered at the port warehouse. Please talk to the warehouse worker. Is it old Hans
Was brauchst
again?
du, Herr Kaloi?
What's up, Hans? I'm gonna upgrade my ship. You are currently in upgrade mode. Click on the devices on your boat to open the list of available upgrades. Please click on the listening room to see current available upgrades. List contains upgrades that are available for the selected device. So we currently have a CHG, standard hydrophone system mounted on the whatever U-boats, consists of 24 hydrophones mounted on the sides of the U-boat's bow, 2 dead zones, and we have a tier 1 hydrophone system we could upgrade to, but we don't have enough money. Some upgrades on this list may be currently locked. That means that the technology needed to install the upgrade is not researched yet, but is available for research at headquarters. This list will expand over time as the technology progresses and new research becomes available. Oh, that was a quick one. Alright, Hans, we'll see you next time.
Beim BDU wird
All right,
viel
ladies and
über
gentlemen.
letzte Patrouillenfahrt geredet. Gute Arbeit.
Time for our last mission.
Dies sind die heutigen Aufträge vom BDU. Streng geheim.
Headquarters. Hello, Skipper. I will give you a quick introduction on how to aid Kriegsmarine by assigning your officers to help with ongoing research and other tasks. Please open the headquarters screen before we continue by clicking on the highlighted button in the menu. Welcome to the headquarters, Captain. Here you can delegate your officers to perform special tasks such as organizing reconnaissances or developing new technologies. Click on a blank document in the lower left part of the screen to look through available tasks in the headquarters. Looks like the middle to me. Good. Now select any icon on the map by clicking on it using the left mouse button. Armored conning towers, equipment production, accumulators, ammunition production, improved torpedo pistols, hydrophone, improved toilets. Man, that's a necessity. So let's go with armored. The document you see on the left describes a project that is currently being worked on by the headquarters. You can assign one of your officers to complete it by clicking on the empty slot in the bottom part of the page. As long as he meets the requirements, the officer must also not be assigned to participate in the next assignment on board of your ship in the crew management menu. That's all you had to know, Skipper. Good luck. Best of luck to you. You're on your own. All right. Well, that is all the tutorial missions.
Beim BDU wird viel über ihre letzte Patrouillenfahrt geredet. Gute Arbeit.
Well, yeah, we don't have the option here anymore. There are orders from the Admiralty. Crew needs a break. Would like to ask for a few favors. Alright, well, yep. So I would say we are done with our tutorial missions. And that is going to wrap up this episode. Overall, I think the game looks amazing. The graphics are really cool. Look really nice. The detail of the U-boat is amazing inside. Oh, and we still have our blue lights on. I mean, pretty cool. So I think it'll be really fun once we get into doing actual patrols and, you know, living the life of a U-boat. We'll have to see. That will be in the next episode. If you liked this video, then please like and subscribe, and check out some of my other videos where I do war games and playing pretty much anything. And we will see you next time. Thanks for watching.